Hello, my name is Heidi, and today I am presenting this speech for my Communications Arts class. Today I will be discussing communication in long-distance romantic relationships. Imagine you are in a happily committed relationship with a partner you love. Suddenly they are offered their dream job. It pays well and guarantees career advancement. Unfortunately, it is located halfway across the country, and you are unable to move because of your own commitments. Abruptly, you are in a long-distance romantic relationship. However, you are not alone. In 2005, the Center for the Study of Long-Distance Relationships estimated that 3% of married couples and over 4 million college students are also involved in long-distance relationships. Although long-distance relationships can be challenging, having strong communication skills, successful coping strategies, and productive channels of communication can help maintain a satisfying bond despite the geographical separation. So today I'll be discussing communication struggles that exist in these relationships, as well as coping strategies and the channels of communication that couples oftentimes use. Every relationship, whether close proximity or long distance, has communication difficulties. However, couples in long distance romantic relationships oftentimes have unique struggles. Berger and Church, two authors, discuss communication difficulties in their conference papers they submitted to the National Communication Association in 2009. The first struggle I'll be talking about is establishing trust. This can be done by maintaining open communication, and the couple should have a clear definition of what the relationship means to each of them. Also, the ways that the couple are going to communicate, as well as times that they are going to communicate, should be established. This leads into a second struggle, which is planning face-to-face visits and communication opportunities in general. Couples in long-distance relationships oftentimes have higher expenses because there's more travel, as well as more time on the phone, which could lead to higher phone costs. Also, if the couples are on different schedules, maintaining frequent communication may be difficult. Consequently, coping strategies exist to help overcome these difficulties, some of which are more successful than others. In 2010, McGuire and McKinley contributed to the Journal of Applied Communication Research as experts in communication-based coping strategies. The first I'll be talking about is individual coping. This is a strategy that is enacted alone from one's partner, however the other partner is affected. This is not the best strategy, as it oftentimes leads to withdrawal from relationship, as well as higher levels of distress. On the other hand, dyadic coping is when partners work together. They aim at managing the relationship, as well as altering any problems that exist. Oftentimes, when stress in a relationship is handled together, higher levels of satisfaction are obtained. The final coping strategy is the relationship-focused strategy. This is where open communication is used to maintain a strong relationship. Relationship maintenance techniques include openness, assurance of the commitment to the relationship, positivity, task sharing, and use of social networks. Equally important to the success of long-distance romantic relationships is how the couples choose to communicate. Salstein and Stanford both contributed individually information about the many forms of communication that exist for couples who are in long-distance romantic relationships. The first and most obvious is the telephone. With the convenience of cell phones, frequent communication is easier to obtain. Also, the telephone is conducive for emotions. However, it should not be used for arguments or major relationship conversations. Face-to-face communication is what should be used for relationship-altering discussions because nonverbal cues as well as facial expressions can be observed. Email is also extremely easy because, especially when the telephone is not an option. Internet teleconferencing sites such as Skype is a form of written communication with the added bonus of nonverbal fields. Text messaging is very quick and convenient and can be written or picture form. Social networking sites such as Facebook are great to view pictures as well as communicate with your partner's friends and family. And finally, the postal service is an option that takes more time but works well for more meaningful packages. Thanks to the advancement in technology, communication and long-distance relationships has become much easier and much quicker. So in summary, I'd like to reiterate a little bit of what I discussed. Although long-distance relationships can be challenging, having strong communication skills, successful coping strategies, and productive channels of communication can help maintain a satisfying bond despite the geographical separation. So today I talked about communication struggles, the coping strategies, and the channels of communication that couples use in long-distance romantic relationships. So in the future, if you ever find yourself in a long-distance romantic relationship, don't give up on the relationship just because of the distance. Remember that coping strategies exist, as well as many forms of communication that can be used to help maintain a relationship. Thank you very much for listening to my speech today.